Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's see if he knows this.
23 yards on the play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now an inside give to Bell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's got to be running this way.
Up the middle, here's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 21 yards away. And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Jamal he will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Shit. Damn, that boy's fast.
They gave up the score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And we are tied at 7. They kick it away.
Sounds like they're saying blue balls or something. Some weird shit.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20,
right,
but not
on,
by much
go
as he's marked down
this
officially at the 21.
Where's that thing at?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because you know
Good job being there, would you?
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger.
Woo, that line. That line was going great.
Devin Lloyd in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good defense.
He throws there.
Gotta put the pressure in there.
Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
One that's intercepted.
I didn't press that L1 button. Shit. I just pressed it regular. Put the
They
right
bought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Press.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger.
Oh, nice pass.
For a Steelers touchdown.
Had the right defense too. I just jumped too early, I think.
2nd touchdown of the game, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Damn.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after the first interception of the ball.
Come on, Burnell.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the...
He's reading what I'm doing.
And he brings this
And
one back. It's a pick
I gotta
six.
mix it up and stop passing to the route that I audible
Boswell for the
to.
extra point.
He's watching it.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
Damn.
Now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. You know, during these preseason games,
start doing this now.
Right now, it's always funny looking
Passing
at our
too
spot
much. I'm
charts
getting
up
too
here in the
happy
booth, because
passing.
with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I had a good read.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, on his Logan.
You guys should make a rule if you're down to certain points that you could go for it.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, this is another one. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this is another one I gotta fix.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Jerome
Bennett. Bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
The tackle there by Trey Herndon. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. Throw complete to Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again.
Shit, I should have known this one was
first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. Get this to Bell. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
No
A
real
great
wow.
play there. 26 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh my God, they're overthrown.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason.
I think I gotta get practice with my passing for real, because that guy's open and I'm missing.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
It's not my own quarterbacks.
Even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try to push it downfield, try and fit into a tight window. And sometimes interceptions result.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Yeah, I got to put that Y9 defense on there too. I still got to put that on there. Got a couple playbooks for this.
But they do pick up a 1st down, a nice consistent gain.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4. Let's go.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday
that's a good adjustment.
Fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Ah, why you don't jump, man? I hate when this fucking game don't do that shit. Damn, look at all those blockings.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop
There you go.
And boy, he
I'll
is
go for
very
it.
close
I'm
to a
losing
first down,
35
but from
there.
where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this up past the 30. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the
God.
Where's the low man
That
win?
blitz.
Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And now here is another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But If you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets a made. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
I should have fucking leaped with square. What's the leap?
So
What's the
we've
leap?
reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers.
I heard it's a triangle.
As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
You're funny, bro. I'm zooted right now. Shit, smoke a blunt. Alright.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Oh, man. This is crazy.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
Okay, Lawrence.
Down just shy of the 40. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence.
Ooh, oh, come on. You got to catch that bullshit. Oh, man, you're killing me. Oh, shit. That was a killer.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Arnold. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Looking for
Okay.
Arnold once again.
I think Lawrence is going to be my starter.
Able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
T-Law might be my starter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick.
He looks good in that drive. He like a quarterback that I could keep on the field. But no, I don't know.
Turn this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Okay. Let's see what can I do.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down.
Yeah,
and they
I don't have that wide
nine. Position you're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking.
I got
but I think you
a
also
50
have to be
minutes on
smart
that
about
on
it.
this because I can't stop the outside run
The only thing that can derail you at this point,
on both teams. So
attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
First carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Finding his target. It's
He got it? Oh, my God.
Before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a give up the middle to Bettis, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
To throw on second down, Bradshaw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw.
Damn, I knew he was going there.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the
And
different ways
he had all
they've
those
got the
routes,
receivers open so far,
combinations.
it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Up the middle they run with Bettis.
Sorry, good tap.
3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Off-play action. Bradshaw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Devon Hamilton coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Back to throw. Bradshaw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Why you keep on playing the this?
From the 45 on 2nd down, Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's picked up.
I don't know how to slide. I gotta learn how to do that.
Possession, and they have
I
it
thought
at
it
the
was double, let it go double taps.
This will
Square.
probably be the last play of
I
the
might
quarter.
get that right.
Following the fumble recovery, Bradshaw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, Bradshaw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ward. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Steelers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Play action. It's Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit
Oh
better.
my God, he didn't catch
Throwing
that.
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. That's out to his running back, Fournette. He's into the secondary. Touchdown, Jaguars! Leonard Fournette, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Open man there is Swan, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, That wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Looking to throw on second down. Bradshaw. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Off play action. Bradshaw.
Yep.
That's going to be caught along the sideline.
Dang,
Job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
I knew he was going there too.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now a give running left. It's Bettis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Bettis. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Bradshaw. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And they are going to score
My guy's there. My guy's there. They are slow or something. I don't know.
Extra point now by Boswell.
Jeez. I need to get some free agents bad.
As they just add on to their big lead.
I need defensive tackles.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Wide receivers.
Claybrook's going to bring this one out.
And
the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Damn, he overthrew it.
One that's intercepted.
Jeez.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently. Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On 4th down, Bradshaw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now Lawrence. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm gonna start practicing
now.
now.
Another timeout called for by the offense.
I need to know how
just
to.
one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Okay, go that. Go that way.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Finds the open target, Arnold. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. One last shot at the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, he could not get the feet down, so wind up incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them,